right, I'm not gonna lie, this took a minute to build. I went through the first round was I was gonna build the beast separately, as you can see here, and then I realized, well, if I'm gonna do that and then put this thing together, that's a whole different ballpark. It really is. And this video's shout out to Chaotic Tigrex, because they asked me if I was gonna review this, and I was like, why not? Because I think I've already seen his review of it, and I was just like, you know what, I gotta do this too, because it's a pretty cool figure and toy. And I hadn't seen him for like, I think half the year. I hadn't seen him in town where I live until recently, so I went ahead and picked one up as soon as I found one, which is not too long ago, but I just was kind of pitching the pennies. But anyways, but yeah, he basically put together Scald, which is a pretty cool character, or beast or dragon, and then Glazer. And then you come up with Scald Glazer after going through all this and taking it apart, because I realized I put it all together, both beasts, and then I realized in the instructions, you got to take everything pretty much completely apart to build a Scald Glazer. And I was like, well, and now I have a funny taste in my mouth too, because I had to take out some of the pieces or whatever, taking some of the pieces apart with my mouth, and now I got a really funny taste in my mouth. So yeah, that Chinese plastic probably. But anyways, yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It comes in this huge gigantic box, which is neat. And I guess you could store your egg in there if you wanted to, put it back in. And yeah, I thought this was foam at first, but yeah, let's go ahead and check that out real quick. The insides of the egg before we look at the figure itself. But here's the gigantic egg that it comes in. Excuse me. And here's the half that I believe, this is the Scald half, which comes with a weird placenta egg, or sac thing. You can see like an umbilical cord, kind of, and yeah, this is like, it's kind of like a jiggler toy, like sac, which is pretty neat. This is a toy of its own, so that's pretty cool too, as I always say. But yeah. And the bases, they can just connect together with these holes, and then you got your little Lego Mega Bloks pegs to stand your figure on, so that's pretty cool. And then here's the other half. This was Glazer's half, which you open up and slime does settle to the bottom. This slime is not as bad as the slime that came with Series 3. It's really not that bad at all, but it does settle to the bottom, so yeah. And without any further ado, this is a Scald Glazer itself. Only bad note is I broke this is the first time I've ever broken anything with these. And I was having a hard time getting it in. And as you can see, that hole's kind of weird, misshapen. And yeah, I broke that piece off. So I'm gonna have to some other time see if I can dig that piece out and see if I can maybe, I don't know, figure out a way to fix it. But yeah, because it's kind of doesn't do it justice when they both can't pop off flames. And another thing too is after you build this figure, there's about a minor handful of extra parts after you're done, if I don't lose that peg. But yeah, that's what's left over from the build. But yeah, it's a pretty wicked figure. I like it. I like the fact that you get these arms. These arms look really cool. And if you, as you follow the instructions, you place these pauldrons, or these pieces of armor in the right way. It kind of helps the figure to stand a bit. Just look from the bottom. But yeah, once again, it's a lot of same pieces we've seen from other figures, or Breakout Beast figures and stuff, and Beasts. These pieces are a little bit more unique. And the body, the body's like right here, the top body. I believe it's, yeah, it's the top side of the body on both figures. There's a little bit softer plastic too than most. But yeah, these are great figures. And together they look awesome. This is a pretty menacing beast. I don't know if you can stand them on both stands, but yeah, that's pretty wicked. See, that hangs out pretty good. Yeah, pretty well. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Pretty wicked. If I could only just fix this thing right here, that would be awesome. That'd be perfect. But yeah, pretty cool. I hope they do more of these. I like to see some other weird combinations, but I believe you could just do these probably with your regular, Breakout Beast too. You could just fuse them together. But I think what helps is these two arm pieces that make it a little bit more sturdy, and that because they're kind of gorilla-like or simian-like, and then when you put the armor, it kind of helps just to keep it dug in a little bit onto the surface or whatever, on a tabletop or whatever, maybe the ground or carpet or whatever you have it, you know. But yeah, great figure. I love these. This like kind of like bronze copper armor. I like that a lot. These nice blue spikes. Get a lot of spikes with this figure. A lot. And these pieces are neat. They don't stay in that well, but they're neat. But yeah, pretty groovy figure. Reminds me of the Hydra. The claws look awesome with the paint on here. Just it's pretty wicked. Pretty wicked dragon. I like it. Or two-headed dragon beast. Well, that's it, y'all. That's my little review of the 2-in-1 Fusion Breakout Beast. Shout out to Chaotic Tigrex for not forcing me, but asking me if I'd review it, because I was like, man, I want to, but I just was trying to save some dough, and it's about a $20. I paid about $19.98, I think, for it, something like that. And yeah. Oh, I didn't realize, looking on the box, you kind of play with your slime and let it ooze out of the sack. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Could have done that, but man, that slime, it's not too bad, like I said, as Series 3, but man, it can, I don't know, it can be a bit of a cleanup sometimes. Did that and it sticks to the table too, but yeah. That's pretty sick. And once again, there's Series 3. I don't think I completed all of these, but I had a bit of most of them. I think I was going to send one to Overlord too. But yeah, great stuff. And somebody, I think, also told me that Series 4 is going to come out soon, so that should be pretty sick when we get Series 4. And just a lot of, everybody's keeping me updated on a lot of stuff. And yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate everybody stopping by and watching and getting me hip to things. Yeah, without any further ado, we're done. And I don't know why I just said that. Anyways, y'all have a good night. And I got to go back to work tomorrow. And then, yeah, hopefully during the rest of the week, we'll have some more reviews. I'll probably dig into some old stuff. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Take it easy. Bye.